yo, yo, yo. Let's do this real fast. Debbie Gibson, you wish. All right, there we go. We got plenty now. We're good to go. We're well over 50. All right, let's do this. All right, what's up, folks? Seth here at Plastic Galaxy Toy Store, back at it on a Thursday night, October the 1st. Why did I almost caught myself. I thought it was August the 1st. October 1st, 2020. Hope you guys survived the debate debacle. Good grief. Don't even get me started on that nonsense. Hey, you know what the great thing about that is? Let those fools go at it on Facebook. Come out here and have fun. Don't let those politicians get y'all stirred up. All good and fun here. Love to keep you there. Keep you here. My name is Seth here at Plastic Galaxy Toy Store. I know we've got probably a few more people that are tuning in from YouTube and beyond. So Facebook, so thank you. We're going to go over some rules here in a few minutes, and also going to talk about some special things we have coming up. Pardon me. Man. Oh, first off, I want to thank everybody. A lot of people, my friends on Facebook, you know, on my personal page, wishing me happy birthday, and you know, also on our page as well. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate that very much. It means a lot. So thank you much for that. And yeah, had a good time yesterday. Went to play some golf and all that good stuff. So there you have it. Some fun times. Give me one second. Let me get this housekeeping done. Whoa. Man, I'm already starting off on the wrong foot. There we go. There we have it. Back at it. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so let's talk about a few things, then we'll get right into the sale, right? First off, as the ticker denotes, people have asked us multiple times, where are you streaming at, blah, blah, blah. Facebook and YouTube, right? So we're on YouTube. There is no direct link to YouTube, so you have to actually go look it up, Plastic Galaxy Toy Store, and then it'll follow. It's not like facebook.com/Plastic Galaxy Shop. It's some weird code at the end of it and whatnot, some hex string. So you have to physically go in there and search for it. And you have to have an account through YouTube, right? Those are the two things you need to do. It takes probably 5 minutes out of your day. If you have a Google or Gmail account, you can link it because Google owns YouTube. So you already have an account effectively. So there you have it. So a reason I mentioned YouTube is because it is a faster platform for what we do. You're welcome to use Facebook but YouTube is the way to go, in my opinion. Less lag, higher streaming quality, all the above. Just overall more streamlined for streaming and for video in general. Facebook has had its issues, and that's why we kind of migrated to both. So you can use which one you like. Pick your poison. Just don't get mad when somebody on YouTube gets it for you. And that leads to my second thing about YouTube and Facebook. The only way you're going to be able to see the entirety of comments for what we're doing is if you have both windows open, Facebook and YouTube, because you obviously can't see both. Now we have a consolidated chat program that lets us see both of them, so there you have it. But that's the only way, because somebody goes, well, I didn't see somebody claim it. Well, it wasn't some mystery ghost, because I don't care who I see first, because it's a sale, right? I want whoever to get it first, get it first. You know, that's the goal there. And it seems to be YouTube is pretty good with the lag problems and all the claiming and all that stuff works better on the YouTube end of it, likely because Facebook is so hunkered down with spam and things like that. Facebook is a haven for it. So on YouTube, doesn't seem to be a problem. So there you have it on that Facebook and YouTube issue. Let's see what we got here. 1 second. Hope you guys are good and well. Here we go. Way faster, yeah. So let's see. I'm going to look at some comments here in a moment, but finish what I'm talking about. So we got a couple things. We're going to do another giveaway. We do giveaways probably once every 3 or 4 months, whatever. Just basically when I get bored and we get some stuff in that we think is good enough to make it worth your while for a giveaway. I don't want to give away a beater, you know, Klaatu. I mean, I guess I could, and somebody would probably be appreciative of it, and that's wonderful. Something a little bit more to get you interested. So what we're going to do with this next giveaway, we're going to give away a loose graded figure from CAS. I've got the figure right here, and what we're going to do is I'm going to put a post either tonight or tomorrow, and I'll pin it on the Facebook page. And I'll show the rules about we're going to choose the winner and all that stuff. It's fairly simple. It's a like, comment, share kind of thing. They've been around for a long time, but they do work for us. It helps us out. It helps you guys out because it's absolutely free, right? There's nothing better than free, and it takes literally 5 seconds of your time. It helps us out, and guess what? If you win something, you win something. If you don't, what have you lost? Nothing really outside of your time, and that amount of time, if you evaluate it that high, then you're probably not going to do it anyway, right? So there you go. Okay, let's talk about the figure that we're giving away. This is a really cool one, man. This is a Luke Bespin figure. We're going to give this figure away right here. Follow the rules in this post we'll put up either tonight or tomorrow, and you'll be able to get entered. It's really simple. It requires no effort from you basically besides typing and doing something like that. Really simple. This is a 75 grade, so it's about a $100 figure. You know, nothing crazy expensive, but also, you know, I mean, it's still $100, right? I mean, it's free too. It's Star Wars, right? It's vintage Star Wars. Nice casing job there by CS. Of course, we do a lot of grading with them. So there you have it. So this will be one of our giveaways for our Facebook page. So there you have it. This will also only work on Facebook, obviously. So in order to get entered in that drawing or that entry, rather, you need to go on our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/plasticgalaxyshop. If you're on the YouTube end of things, you need to migrate over there, and that's how you need to contact us when you for all your claims and whatnot as well. So speaking of claims, going into claims, pretty good segue there. Didn't mean to be, but it is. Here's how the claims work for as far as claims, meaning how you commit to purchase, kind of a deal. So we'll have an item out there for sale with a Post-it note, right? There's two numbers on the Post-it note, a small number and a big number. The small number is the PG number, item number, if you will. And here's the syntax, command line, whatever you want to call it, to use to lock it in with us. PG number space price. So example with PG 0 space 19, right? Very easy. If you're new to this, which I know we have a lot of new people probably showing up, you'll catch on very fast. So you're basically just noting what item it is, the item number, and then the price. And then once that happens, all you'll need to do is what I would prefer you do, and you can do whatever you want, is, you know, what you're probably going to do is write down what you had, right? I will confirm that via verbal, hey, such and such got this for this, whatever, you know. And then what we will do is contact the store, verify that with our sheet and your sheet, then we'll get you taken care of via PayPal. You can use credit card, you know, if you're local cash, whatever, you know, I mean, you know, all the normal means, right? So then we'll ship it out. As simple as that. We usually ship within 2 business days. Our goal is to ship the next day, but the faster the payments get taken care of, the faster we ship out, right? It's simple as that. I mean, it's just, if everything gets taken care of tonight, we're likely to get things out tomorrow. Because we have a lot of small items, a lot of loose items, some cart items. They don't take up a lot of space. They're easy to ship. They don't require big boxes and all this humongous stuff that usually takes time, right? So, having said that, after my 10-minute little spiel there, anything else? Let's see, anything else we got. Everything is vintage tonight. 100% vintage Star Wars. And we've done quite a bit of those in the past, but just, you know, we split them up. We got a huge collection, and we'll talk a little bit about that. I say huge. You know, not our biggest ever, obviously, but a decent amount. It was like 300 plus loose figures. Most of them are complete, probably 90% of them complete. A lot of them are a lot of variations, a lot of really cool stuff. 100% complete. Of course, authentic weapons are good and all in nice shape. C8 minimum on most of them, with a few exemptions, but most of them are very nice. I'll go over the detail with you. That way you can see it, and I'll denote any major issues with them. That way when you get them, you're like, what the hell? This boot is completely messed up. You didn't tell me. Yeah, I did. You know, that's what you go back and watch the video. And I said, hey, there's issues with the right leg. Oh, yeah, okay. So now we know. So there you have it. I don't know why I went off that. It does happen. Like, man, you didn't tell me about this leg, this pain issue. Yeah, I did. Okay. Then I gotta go reference the video and I gotta timestamp it, and I gotta do all this work to protect myself when I didn't even lie. But it's just like, whatever. It just happens, right? You have to cover all bases with the internet, because people are just full of shit, right? A lot of people, not you guys, but some people are. And part of my language, but they just are. So I've got to cover everything. Disclaimers. Anyways, here we go. Anyway, okay, let's go back and look at some comments, then we'll get things rolling to make sure who's in here. Let's see what we got here. Okay, I see a lot of people. Scott Anderson there, Tony Johnson, Don Barber, what's up? John Wall, Alan G, of course. Don Barber once again. Gino Bosby, what's up? Thank you for the birthdays. Anthony W, same as well. Richard Romer, thank you very much for that as well. Sal, what's up, man? Hunter says hello. Tim, way faster on YouTube. Yes, it is. There you go. Just bought one. Okay. Canadians, everything is better right now. Okay, Canada, okay, wonderful. Is the Facebook feed way behind? I don't know. You tell me. Facebook is garbage live feed. I would believe so. I tend to think so. We have a lot more YouTube. I think people have migrated from Facebook to YouTube because of that. Anything new, bid with confidence, says the best. Everything quality and super fast shipping. I will take everything you said to heart except the best. I'm not the best. I just do the best I can. Is this bid or claim sale? This is a claim sale, meaning this is not an auction. If it would be here all night, and I don't want to be here all night. We've done auctions. We do those on occasion, though. Just maybe once every blue moon, just to do something different. It just takes forever. Seth is honest with everything. Everything I got has been awesome. Thank you, Anthony. What's up, Seth? What's up, Chappie? PG Peg Leg Stormtrooper. There you go. John Carver, what's up, man? Over there on YouTube. Jordan Holly says hello. Mark Head. Yep, I remember a while back when I can't read this out loud. Okay, yeah, Mark. I'm not. I got you. But I remember that as well. If memory serves, that was a long time ago. Death Star playset in the background. Yeah, some of this stuff is stuff that I haven't even got to yet. You know, we'll eventually get to a lot of these things behind me, but I'm really just trying to get some of these items. It's just so much, right? So that being said, everything tonight's Star Wars. If that's not your brand of vodka, no big deal. We'll have G1s, and we'll have, we got more Thundercats, and we've got more G.I. Joe stuff in the future, and we've got what else? He-Man stuff, Mochi stuff. Also, next week, stay tuned. Make sure you're turning notifications on as the ticker denotes, because we are going to have a lot of stuff coming in from grading. Probably, if I say a lot, 30 or 40 items. There'll be some vintage stuff. There'll be some Motu stuff. There'll be some Mandalorian stuff that we had graded. Some really nice stuff. Everybody's Mando crazy right now. We're getting Mando stuff. Yeah, well, that's why everybody wants it, because it's sketchy to find, right? So do my best. Okay, what's up? Jeremy Sleesman says, hello, Carl Nimsau. Oh, yep, thank you. And Jared Friday. I forget your name. There you go. All right, let's get things rolling tonight. We've got about 25 items, 26 items, something like that. All vintage. So, like I said, if you want some modern stuff, tune in next time or whatever, or contact the store. This is all vintage goodness. 100% authentic. Let's get things going. PG Carded Bosk, bill me. Bill you. True words never been spoken. Okay, let's get things rolling tonight. We're going to start things off after that whole deal. Okay, where are we at? Let's get things started off. I don't even know what I'm going to start off with, and I'm sitting here rambling on. I got so much cool stuff to go with. I like to start things off light, because if I start putting big items out there, holy shit. It's like, it's like a movie. You got to start off slow and get higher. Let's do this one. Now, this is a cool piece, and you'll look at this like, what is the difference in this? Well, this is PG number one. PG number one, Uno. These, all the Carta figures will come with a star case or some kind of case, right? So they'll be all star cases, by the way, or maybe not the brand of star case, but there'll be a case. Okay, this is actually kind of a tougher one to get a hold of, and this is a 65 back Klaatu, but the kicker with this piece is this is a Todesca piece. So this is from Japan, and the way you can tell, for those that don't know, is that here it looks like a normal Klaatu on the front. As far as the card back is concerned, the bubble's in good shape. A little wear here, like I said up here, a little missing the card there. Other than that, this card is in overall good shape. Some minor veining here as well. Let's talk about the backside. So the Todesca shows you like this, right? And they're pretty sought after. They're not like in the Takara level, 12 backs, like that kind of money, but still, people go after them because they have different designs, right? So you see like the actual Return of the Jedi font. Unlike this is more of the movie font, right? Which is pretty cool. This is PG number one, kicking things off tonight for Klaatu on a Todesca card. Pretty neat. I don't see a whole lot of Todesca stuff, but here we go. I've got a lot of variants and variations and foreign stuff tonight. Not a little bit, but this is one of them. PG1 is $99. And man, like I said, there's some of the star case. It's overall cool shape, but the cool, good thing about this is the back of this card is pretty unique. Like you don't see it a whole lot out in your toy. Don Barber wants that one, so it's a cool piece and something different. I always like throwing stuff that's a little different out there, and not nothing crazy. Don Barber got that one. I got that one. Okay. You're scaring me. Okay. Never mind. Let's move on to next. Oh, we got that one out of the way. What we got next? Okay. Up next, we've got some loose vehicles, some loose card back, some loose figures, and some carded stuff, and some graded loose. Lots of stuff. So stand by. Just really a quality sale, in my opinion. Okay. So let's move on to. Okay. Let's do this one. Everybody's favorite. Everybody loves this character. I don't believe if I could have 20 of these damn things, I would, because they just sell so fast. Everybody's favorite, Mr. Wampa Wampa. There he is. Overall good shape, minimal yellowing. He's not yelling right now. The rubber bands do work. You can see that. Got some rubber band action there, or I should say his play feature. there you go. And he does stand up. I always got to balance him a little bit. There it is. Leave it alone. So here it is. Wampa Wampa. Man, I've sold hundreds of these things. The price has been the same. PG number 2 is $49. The Wampa, you got to have one, right? Once you get one, you're done. It's just like everything else. You get your Wampa and you move along. PG 2 is $49 for the Wampa. Man, this is crazy. Anyway, I'll put it like that. How about that? PG Steel. There you go. PG number 2 is $49. Like I said, a lot of these items, we have a ton of stuff. And going into Christmas is just a lot of stuff is going to be gone prior to Christmas. Just so you know, so we're trying to really stock up for Christmas stuff. But I say Christmas, but that's how retailers think. It's that far out, right? But it's not. PG2 is $49 for the Wampa. Cool little piece right there. It's a steal for being. It's actually very minimal yellowing on this one, man. It's not too bad. I mean, you can tell. I mean, this is just a normal light in this room. It's nothing that's making it look any brighter than it normally would. But oh, dang it. Okay. So there you have it. PG2 is $49. Sorry about that. I had a phone call, which is interesting. I never get phone calls this time of night because people usually know, but hey, it happens. Must be the Supreme Court calling, want to fill in their vacancy. I'll do it. Okay. No. Okay, over here, another steel. This is super cool. PG0. Tim. Now check this out. We've got a bunch of these, and these are gonna go fast because I love seeing figures with card backs, and nice card backs too, not a bunch of beat up card backs, which typically is what you find, right? Because what kid did not tear up card backs? I tore them up all the time. I probably use them for fire. Okay, this was in decent shape as well. Okay, so what you're gonna get here, you're gonna get a Jawa complete with his blaster. This Jawa is in overall good shape. Hood is in decent shape as well, but like I said, it's above average Jawa. It's not mint. I hate saying the word mint, but it's not perfect. It's got a little wear in his hands, but you are getting a blaster, and people love Jawas, right? So here's his blaster. This happens to be the no bump variation. So if that means anything to you, you got Jawa, and here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna give you this card. All these card backs are awesome because they come with the protective acrylic sleeve. I guess it's a plastic, I should not acrylic. Really cool. This is a 12-back Jawa. See on the back there? A little wear here, probably where the price tag was, I was guessing. But other than that, the card itself is in good shape, just as you would pull the bubble off, right? 12-back cards are not cheap, even in this shape, which is pretty decent, right? Okay. Also, what we're going to do is we're going to throw in an extra Jawa because I had 2 Jawas. This has a little bit of wear on the hood, on the hands, but hey, it's an extra Jawa, no blaster on that, so 15, 20 bucks, whatever. So you're getting the Jawa. Nice overall Jawa here. That's a large hood Jawa. That's a small hood Jawa. Okay, so that's small hood, large hood. You can see it on the side there, maybe. I don't know. You go right there, boom. With the Jawa, PG0, nice. With the card back is 99 bucks. Fighting card backs, these are 12-back card backs in the shape 20, 30, 40 bucks depending on the day, and then more if they're perfect. You know what I'm saying? If they're really nice. You're getting 2 Jawas, 1 blaster. That's like 50 bucks for 1 Jawa. 20 bucks, you do the math. It's really good. PG0 for $99. Excuse me. And then you have, of course, this thing, you got to factor this in too. These sleeves are nice. I mean, they're not just junk. So you have something to display it with that you can put your Jawa with like that. And this is a nice Jawa, like I said, complete with blaster. And then your other Jawa has got some wear, but it is the small hood variant. So there you have it. So boom, you get 2 Jawas with blaster. The blaster's like 30, 40 bucks by themselves. And then you have the card back, right? PG0 is 99 bucks. It comes with a sleeve. You get 2 Jawas. One is complete, one is not complete. And there it is. Okay. Well, I may revisit some of these down the road, so just stand by because I was saying just more people that come in. Okay. Man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long it goes. Up next, let's see what we got. Let's do, you know what? Let's bump it up. Let's do something different. Let's do something different. Here we go. PG number 18. Everybody's favorite. The infamous Blue Snaggletooth with weapon. There he is. A little wear in the typical areas of the feet. This is probably like a 70 grade, if you would, in that vicinity. Quite oddly enough, from the boots up, he's in very good shape. Comes with the blaster, which is the correct blaster for this figure. Let's see if you can see him. Little wear on the feet, like I said. Typical spots, you know, minty, like really nice blue snaggletooths are well over, gonna be double this price, even not graded. So there you go. A nice overall, you know, decent budget, but a nice one. You know, that's what I like. PG-18, $279 for the blue snaggletooth, complete with blaster. Many times you'll find them without the blaster just for that price and in worse condition. So there you have it. PG-18 is $279 for the blue snaggletooth. Of course, that was with the Cassier's Cantina set. Exclusive to that set, was in a baggie, or you could have ordered them as well. So there it is for the blue snaggletooth. Limbs are decent, man. Yeah, limbs are tight. They're, you know, PG-18 is Scott Moldoff. Scott M got that one. Like I said, can't go wrong picking up blue snaggletooths, man. Those are the ones that, and so there you have it. And also these loose figures that I have for them, it came with a case like this. I'll throw in the case with it too, because why not? I mean, it just, you know, protects them and you get a free case. Thank you, Scott M. He probably has 10 of them. All right, up next, a clean. Let's go with some vehicles. Clean. And let's talk about the wear points of this one that always make a difference. Clean land speeder. See all the chrome in overall very good condition. It's not pitted. There's a couple small spots which you probably can't even see. It's probably just dirt, to be honest. Nothing like rubbing. So there it is. Windshield is intact. Also the mechanism does work, which you can see right there. Comes out. These are kind of hard to work on. Not this one need to be worked on, but the springs and stuff in there, they're kind of a pain in the butt because and they get broke a lot too. This is always broke too, this top piece. This is of course on the bottom. Check the bottom out. I always typically find lots of writing on the bottom of these. I guess kids, you know, these only came out in 2 variations, of course, in 1977, 78-ish. Then furthermore down the Collector Series line that came out as well. So there it is. Nice overall land speeder. I give it like a C8. I mean, it's, you know, solid example. PG5 is $59, land speeder, and like a nice one, if you will. You see the cockpit, the decal's been applied nicely. The mechanism does work, like I said, and you open the trunk, which that's always broken too. Justin Davis. Y'all wheeling and dealing, Alan G and, and Scott M. Want to make $10? I love it. Hey, you guys do whatever you want to. After we take care of you, do whatever you want to. Sell it, resell it, I don't care. Bury it in your backyard, put it in your safe, whatever. Okay, up next. There you go, Justin. Okay, up next, what are we gonna do? Let's do some graded loose. Let's do a loose graded piece. This is a steel too. Check this out. I'll do that one in a minute. PG number 6. This is a graded Princess Leia Organa, of course, one of the first 12 characters. And when I look at the graded pieces, I always look why something graded something. I try to figure out in somebody's brain why it did, and I can see why this figure graded the way it did. Because you look at it, gorgeous figure, right? You take my word for it. Very nice figure. So, and of course the weapons there. So this has got a 60 grade. So I was like, what is causing the 60? Well, it's got a couple pink spots in the cape. One pink spot in the cape and one pink spot in the arm, the right arm. I don't know if you can see it, probably right there. And there's one down below. So that's really just figure degradation or whatever you want to call it. It's just old figure. It's not a pink, you know, mark on something. Usually sometimes Leia show that pink through it, right? But other than that, man, this is a gorgeous figure, and I'm going to sell this basically like well under a grading cost plus this figure. This is PG6 for $99 for a graded Leia Organa. That's just ridiculous because you can't. The figure alone would probably cost you that much even to grade it. So you're gonna spend there, you know, depending on your grading company and your time, your tiers, 40 to 50 bucks on grading. Mark Head, thank you very much. It's just a good value. I mean, it's just below grading cost, and I didn't grade these. Although it has happened before where I've kind of got bamboozled a few times, and maybe somebody, you know, who knows why somebody graded that one. But having said that, back to some min-on cards. Let's do this one. Markhead, sorry, Markhead. 60 grade. It was a 60 grade. So I mean, you know, it had a little bit of the front. It just had those pink spots, a couple of them, which happens on Leia. But other than that, it was gorgeous. I mean, it just, and I get the grade. I'm not knocking the grade. It just looks so great from the front. It looks so great. PG 11 up next. PG number 11. This card is gorgeous. Gorgeous. PG-77, this is offerless. Return of the Jedi Prune Face. And I'm looking earlier trying to figure out if there's anything wrong with this damn thing. And I don't see anything wrong with this damn thing. I mean, maybe a little edge wear. I mean, you probably can't see this. No crack bubble, no dents in the bubble. It's got the little curve that you always find. Even pull out my cases, out of cases, you see them curved a little bit. So this is not, an issue. A little edge wear. I mean, this is on any given day a solid 80. Probably, I hate to say 85s because 85 are so hard to get. But this is, if it didn't get that, I'd be a little bit surprised. My point is, this is a gorgeous card. And Return of the Jedi. There's a prune face. Can't find. Somebody could probably, if they wanted to, say, oh, there's a little bit of, like I said, card wear there. But I'm saying this is like as good as case fresh as you're going to get. I mean, in my opinion, it's very nice. So people that know me know that I don't overstate things. I usually understate them because I don't want somebody to give me a hard time and say, oh, no, I'm going to let you know because what's the point, right? PG-11 comes with a star case, $129, 80 grade, sell for over $200. So I'm just saying you get some value here. You don't have to grade it, obviously. My point is that you're getting some value here on what the condition of this item is in versus if it was graded by far. Probably $100 in value there. PG-11, $129, really nice, great, like C8 minimum, C8.5, whatever. Somebody gets this, they're gonna be like, this is better than I described it. I know it happens all the time. People mention, hey man, this is way better than I thought it was gonna be. PG-11 War Machine merch. There it is, out there in California. Thank you, War Machine, that's Rocoli. I got so many names in my head, and all I know people's addresses too. It's weird. I'll be like, oh yeah, that guy lives in just because I'm just always. So I'm like old school on my shipping. I don't. We have an address book kinda, but I usually type a lot of that stuff out just because it just familiar. I just know it in my brain. So I mean, I know where you live. I do. Okay, not that it matters. But anyways, okay, up next, let's do something a little different. I say different. Here it is. This card back alone is about, this is something on a budget, but here's the thing about the budget, is if you don't want to pay for a carded version of this figure on the card, it is a steal. Because you just can't find it, you won't find it. Okay, this is PG number 14. We have a complete, 100% complete Boba Fett. Boba Fett's in overall good shape. A little bit of discoloration on the limbs there, not horrible. Chest is in good shape. You'll find this happens a lot on Empire Strikes Back cards, what have you. This is the Hong Kong version, the the earlier version, so it doesn't really matter. The Empire Strikes Back figures, Boba Fett is usually had a little bit of discoloration for whatever reason. So of course you get your blaster here, the E11, and then you're gonna get a 21 back card, right? And you get the sleeve. So these are probably one of the most desirable card backs you're going to find in the main line of Star Wars. Power of the Force obviously garners some with Yak Face and Anakin and so forth. But the first 21 characters, this is by far the most desirable, always most expensive. People always want this one because that card on a card back, anywhere now between $5,000 and $10,000 in good shape. I mean, they're just ridiculous. I mean, I've sold a bunch of them, but my point is that this is a 21 back card. See the back of it is nice. You're also getting the sleeve here, and here you go. And the card backs are just never cheap. I'm just telling you that right now. If you know about this, they're never cheap. You never see them go cheap unless it's just in some weird deal, which can't happen. Anyway, PG number 14 with the Fett. This would be a good placeholder for until you got a 21 back card. A 21 back, obviously. So you're gonna get this. PG 14 is $299. It's the card back. I mean, the figure's nice, don't get me wrong. It's a complete figure. It's a $40 to $50 figure, but you're really paying for the card back here because it's a tough one to get. It just really is. And like I said, it's a great addition to your collection to have this card back because of what it is. PG 14 is $299 and Richard Romer, and that's a cool one, man. You'll like that. Like I said, the figure is in decent shape. It's actually in really good shape. It just has a slight discoloration between the limbs and the torso, and that's it, man. It's a nice figure. And the card, I love how all these card backs have the protective sleeve. It really protects them for one. It also looks good. It's just, when you buy stuff like that from really cool guys like yourselves and among others, you know they take care of it, right? That's the good thing. And they take. I really try to find stuff that people take care of because I know you guys want the best stuff that you can find or afford or what have you. Anyway, Tony, exactly. I've seen. I mean, that's those carbacks. It's probably outside of a couple of last 17, the most expensive cardback you're going to buy. I mean, really, maybe a Tri-Logo Fed or something like that, but that's not really in the main scope. I'm talking about U.S. Kenner First 21 especially. It beats everything. I mean, even Luke's and whatever, still $100. Leia's is still expensive, but nice. But Boba Fett takes the cake. Okay, up next, we're going to do another carded figure. Let's do this one, PG number 10. This one is a nice one, and it's a budget carded figure for the figure you're getting, because it's on a Return of the Jedi card, right? This is Darth Vader. This is a 65 back. This is made in Mexico. Of course, nice clear bubble. Let's talk about some condition issues. Let's see. The only thing that would scream out to me is a little indentation right there, and I'm talking little. You probably can't even see it. Oh, you probably can see it in the light refracting off of it. It's in the bottom left-hand corner, your right-hand corner. That's the only thing that I would say on this. Maybe there's some slight veining by the punch, which you may or may not be able to see. Let's see if I can get the light on there just right there. You can see it. That's, I mean, overall C8 card, in that realm, a 75 grade, nice clear Darth Vader. And the key is here, you're getting a Darth Vader on card. You know what I'm saying? You want to pay a 12 back price. I mean, obviously you're going to pay close to $1,000 for a decent one, if not, way more for a really nicer one. ESBs, you pay around $500-600. So, this is on the bottom end of that scope of pricing, but you're getting a Darth Vader on card, and it's the alternate card too. It's the pointing Vader. It's that one, right? So that was the alternate card that they used among Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca and a few others, Han Solo. PG-10, this is comes with a star case. It's $349 for the Darth Vader 65 back. Don't forget to contact us, folks, after the claim. We get you taken care of via PayPal and shipped you off. There it is. Look at that. Nice overall card. I call this a 75 grade card any day of the week. Probably, in that 75 to 80 grade is what this would land at on like a grading scale. Usually I'm a little bit a little under that, so use your best judgment there. This is a nice card overall. Like I said, just a little bubble ding in the bottom left. PG number 10, $349 for the 65 back. That's the alternate card, 65B. That's correct, Tony. That's the alternate card, meaning the original Vader had him with the lightsaber, so they put an alternate card here with the pointing Vader is I think it's generally referred to as. PG number 10 is $349. That's a pretty cool one, and getting the Vader on card if you want a budget, this is a good way to do it. And this, like I said, 12 back's great. And I sold a bunch of those too. We can always bring those out at some point down the road, but it won't be that. That's for sure. But anyway, there you have it. Okay, up next, let's move along. All right, let's do another graded piece, and let's change gears for a second. Let's go big. Let's go big on this next one. All right, here we go. This is gonna be a steal for what it is now. Not cheap. Never have been cheap. And these are one of those pieces, much like the Blue Snaggletooth, that always garners just that attention of the grails and the rareness and all that stuff. Which they're still production figures, right? I'm not knocking it, but they always garner that attention because they're hard. It's more expensive to get. This is PG number 9. All right, you folks ready? PG number 9. This is a loose yak face. This is a UKG graded piece. So UKG, AFA, and CAS are all very reputable. They're the 3 main players in the game. There are some other guys out there which I don't know much about, not knocking them, but these are the guys that I would trust to grade anything because I've dealt with them. Never had a problem with them. They're all fairly consistent in their grading process. They're all close, right? And that's what you want. You don't want somebody that's grading stuff real high or real low because then it just messes everything up. So here you go. This is an 80 grade. And the way UKG does it, by the way, is they say figure 80, paint 85. And I was looking on this to figure out what got this grade in 80, not 85, and the paint's great on him and everything. It must be the limbs a little bit loose. It has to be because you got to remember they do check the limbs if they're play loose. The feet are in good shape. All the hands are in good shape. That's usually where you see the wear on yak face. Is the first place to look at his hands. Hands are good, so I'm guessing, it's got to be a loose limb or maybe a little loose neck or something like that because the colors are nice and strong. Check this out. So here's what we're going to do. This is going to be a steal for somebody because you're really only kind of paying for this. But I'm going to throw in a Tri-Logo card, right? Easily, $100, $150, probably $200. This is a nice card too. It's not a beater. Look at that. I mean, you got the people. Some people go after these pound stickers too, right? That was only in the UK, obviously. £1.59 or whatever, however they would say it over there. But there it is. This is tri-logo, meaning you have 3 different versions of the card. Obviously, it's sold in 3 different areas of the world. But you can only get Yak Face 3 ways. This way, excuse me, Power of the Force card or a bag figure, right? That's the only way you can get him, and they're all hard to get. All of them are all expensive. There's no cheap route in getting a Yak Face, unfortunately. Now, carded version, this is the cheapest one you would get. The Power of the Force version is ridiculously expensive. Sometimes, 8 to 10 grand for a nice example. So here's a way to get this, and you're getting the card back basically for not much more. You're getting some value. If you separated these two, it would cost you more to buy the package. That's what I'm saying. 80 grade on the UKG 80 Yak Face. With the card back is PG9 is $649. If you want a Yak Face, grab it. The 85 sell for about $750 to $800, and you're getting the card back too. So PG9 is $649. Okay, then $1.99. Okay, I'm glad I got it right. There you have it. PG9 is $649. This comes with a sleeve as well. Of course, these are reproduced now. These card backs, people are making fake, just say reproduction card backs. Gary Cole is who I got in there. Thank you, Gary. That's a nice one. You will like that, sir. I don't know if I recognize your name. I know you mentioned the store earlier saying when's the sale, but there you have it, man. That's a cool piece. And don't forget, folks, don't forget to contact us after the sale, which is taken care of via PayPal and ship you out. Man, and this one does have the staff, by the way. Just so you know, it doesn't have to come with the staff because on the tri-logo card he did not come with the staff. So you're basically getting a little more value there, in my opinion, because the staff is $20-$30 to get one of those staffs that come with Nikto and a few other Barada, what have you. Cool piece there. We do have some more stuff coming, so that wasn't the tip there. So just stand by. We got more stuff coming your way. Okay. We just got some awesome stuff tonight, man. Just some really nice stuff, clean stuff. Let's move along. Let's stick with that Power of the Force theme, right? Let's do PG number 26. 26. We are gonna have a AFA 80 grade Han and Carbonite. Of course, Carbonite with Han. And I was looking, trying to find the issues with, I say issues, when it's 80 grade, there's not many issues anyway. Feet are good, a little wear on the feet there. And I mean, you see this, you would probably be like, what's going on here? Probably a limb issue. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of it. The Carbonite's in good shape. Nothing glaring is my point. There's no major like, oh, that's why it's that. And you're also gonna get the card back as well, man. Look at that. So this collection came about, this piece did not, that I'm aware of, come with this item, obviously. It could have, but more than likely, I think the gentleman graded this, and then I think he told me he collected the card backs after the fact, or bought this graded or something. So this, obviously did not come off that card that I'm aware of, but it could have. I mean, it's the same damn thing, right? So there you have it. With the card back, once again, with the sleeve, basically just throwing this in, right? I'm trying my best to give you guys some value here, which will make a really badass display too, right? PG number 26 for $2.99. I mean, that's almost a loose. I've seen loose versions of on the Carbonite sell for almost that price. You're getting the card back for free, unpunched card back. Overall good shape, no major issues. We have got on there, 10 to 12,000. Yeah, they're expensive, man. So speaking to Gary, Justin Davis got that one. I'm looking at this. If in Hakes, this Canadian car went for 10 to 12. Yeah, that is the Power of the Force. Yeah, exactly. The 92 back. Yes, Justin Davis. Yes. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's do something next. Let's do another piece, a different piece. Okay. Now I told you we got some good stuff tonight, and we do. Okay. Here's one. It's another graded piece. Let's put up the graded thing. Let's go back to some loose stuff because I really want to kind of mix it up a little bit because I know not everybody likes graded, and some people do and don't. Here we go. This is a gorgeous piece. PG at number 12. Future Justin Davis got it. Oh man, everybody was going after that Carbonite. Okay, another cool piece. 12 back Leia. Excuse me. Leia Organa. Gorgeous Leia. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it. Really gorgeous. Any condition issues? I mean, this is a solid CA figure. Pardon me. Maybe a little wear on the belt. I'm just really being nitpicky about this. Limbs are nice, no major issues. Head's nice and tight. Cape is original, makes a zipping sound, all that stuff, of course. So there she is, and you're gonna get this gorgeous Gorgeous 12-back card. Look at this. And I say gorgeous because, you know, it had to come off the bubble at some point, right? So you're only going to get so good on a card figure. But look at the back. The pop is still there. This is gorgeous. This is, I mean, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a better 12-back card, you know, example. I mean, it's for what it is, it's very nice. Walmart tag too, because which is funny is you don't see a whole lot of 12 backs with Walmart tags because Walmart was just getting started back then. You know, like in the early to late 80s, right? Or excuse me, late 70s, early 80s when this card would have come out. So unless it was holdover from another store that bought them out, you know, they sold or whatever. That which did happen. You know, they were still selling 12 backs down the line years ago. This one was $1.88, looks like, or something like that. It was 88 cents. Gorgeous card, gorgeous figure, PG 12 for $2.49. It's really just a really great combination. I don't think you can get much, you know, I say much better is a bad word, but it's just very clean. And you want to display with a 12-back, that's it right there. I mean, that's just gorgeous right there. Of course, it's the blue-black blaster, what you want. It's the right one. Clean Leia, clean card. Really, really, really nice. I mean, this is just nice. This is a 12-back B, I believe. Let's see. It's like a B to me. There you have it. There you have it. For that card, and of course just a gorgeous Leia. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, let's put this one down over here. Okay, let's move along to another Carter's figure. And this one's gonna be a steal for somebody because of what it is. And unfortunately, it's rough card, but it's a 32 back. So I believe it's the debut for this figure. Tony Johnson will let me know. He's in the debut stuff. This is Yoda, 32 back. And let's check the back of it right there. It's got some wear, just so you, obviously. This is 32 back Yoda. This is, of course, the orange snake version, and they came with a brown snake and all that stuff later. So there it is. So this card's got some obvious problems. So what happens, what I do, and what a lot of people do, which it makes a lot of sense, and I do this for a couple reasons. The main reason is basically its prices is a loose high-grade card, or like an uncirculated, because that's really what it is. Which is fair because it's still on the card, it's not been taken out. And also it discourages people from opening the bubble. That's the big thing is you sell this for, you know, 50 bucks or something like that. Somebody's just gonna open up and grade it. And that's their own prerogative, but I really try not to, like, you know, encourage that because that's really not, that's your own deal, but you know, I kind of stupid, but whatever. That's, you know, not for me. Anyway, there it is, 32B, yep, there you go. But bubble's clear, the bubble's clear. That's a good thing. The figure is nice now. Obviously, the footer's good. It's just been stomped on. But this is a high grade. This is great. This just going to sell. This is a high grade, like an 85. Well, actually, 85 is probably more expensive than this grade figure for this this Yoda. PG 15 is 149. PG 25, excuse me, is 149. I apologize. Like I said, it's got some issues. It's a 32B. It's one of the earlier versions of the card. Obviously, the actual debut. 32A may have been the debut. But my point is, it's a carded Yoda, and you know you're paying basically a loose high grade cost for this figure, which is kind of just what usually happens because it's still a carded Yoda on an ESB card. PG 25 is 149. Bubbles got dings in it. All the above. It's there, but you know it just is what it is. So it's a budget carded Yoda. I mean, I don't think you can find one much cheaper than that because Yoda's an expensive figure as well. So PG Anthony W for the Yoder. Okay. Let's see what's up next. I don't know. Let's do another Grady piece. Okay. All right. Here we go again. Here we go again. So there's one figure that has surprised me over the years, and I'm just talking recent years, longer years, that's just been always expensive, much like the Yak Face, but it seems to be always more expensive every year. Every time I look, it's just more. It is the Papa Bartu. I'm guessing it's the damn Saber. I don't know, but this is a clean example. I won't say clean example, it's a very nice one. This is the AFA 85 grade Power of the Force R2-D2. There it is. You can see the grade on it if you like. And doing some research, you know, I've sold a bunch of these over the years. I've graded a bunch, sold a bunch. I didn't grade this one, obviously. They just get expensive. I remember, golly, they're going all over the place. My point is, here it is right here. And so what I want to do, this is going to be a steal. It's going to sound expensive, but it's going to be a steal compared. And all I do is some of this stuff is comp what other people do, and I try to do it cheaper. That's my goal, right? And I really try. This is PG number 8, and you're also going to get the card back with the sleeve. So here you go again. People go after these cards as well, so it's, you know, some value there too to go with it. I basically priced this like a 75 to 80 grade card because this is like almost close to $1,000 piece. I'm serious. I don't know if you know about that. They're expensive. I mean, on card they're like $1,500 depending on the grade. PG8 $799 for the card, and the AFA 85. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I mean, what do you want to say about it? It's an 85 grade loose. I mean, it's just pretty much where you want to be at. Unless you want a 90, you're going to spend probably double, if not more. PG8 for $799 with the card back, with the figure. One of these, when you buy it one time, you're done. You know, it's just is what it is, right? You just gotta either find them loose, great. They're still $600 loose. I mean, for this probably, if I was to take this out and sell it as is, out of the grading, would probably be $650. They're just expensive. I sold one that was in probably like a 70 grade shape for like $450 or $500, and it went fast like that. So just saying, people like them. They're expensive. PG8 $799 with the card back. Not a cheap figure by any stretch of imagination, but it is there. Let's see. Let's actually do some vehicles, shall we? Do we have any vehicles to do? But no, I've got something even more interesting to do. Hold on a second. Let's talk about this next piece. This is PG number 17. Apologize. Lots of pieces to this one. Exactly. About $300 for the Sabre. It just is what it is, man. They're just expensive, if not more, depending. It's, you know, it seems like closer we get to the holidays, stuff gets more expensive. It's not quite there yet, obviously, but it just, you know. We have a complete Max Rebo band, and this is a very nice example. Of course, let's go over some of the things you want to look at on a Max Rebo band, right? Just to kind of, for those that don't know. Keyboard, all the keys there. I almost knocked that out of my hand. Ooh. So you got Max sitting right there, and this is a nice Max too. Not a whole lot of. Usually find the biggest problem with Max Rebo is his discoloration between his torso and his limbs. It's usually his limbs are very white and he's very blue. So it looks kind of eh. This one's a very nice example. There it is. Max Rebo. Snipe Studios and the band. Let's give me 1 second. You got the correct black flute with the silver mic stand. So the way that works is, just so you know, those who don't know, you had two variations, the black mic stands with the silver flute or the silver flute with the black mic stands. So that's how that works. So you got the mic stand number 1, mic stand number 2, and you got Studio Psy over there. Whole band is there. Always, the pieces that are always expensive they're all expensive, you know, for relative to loose figures, are the microphones and the flute are always expensive, right? PG17 is $249. I think that's like a steal for that. I've seen them sell for more. Obviously, graded ones sell for even, you know, more and more. But this is a nice example. This is not a beat up. A lot of times you'll find them beat up, and the keys are missing and things like that. Blah blah. And the Max Rebo is heavily discolored. This is a blue one, like he said, like Sal said, a blue one. PG17 is $249. It is a nice one to get a hold of if you need one. There you have it. Scott M wants that one. Thank you, Scott. You will not be disappointed with that set, sir. And happy birthday, Scott, as well. Happy birthday to you. He had the same birthday as me. Happy belated birthday, September 30th. I venture to say I don't know the year. I'm not going to ask. Okay, reminder, graded figure. This is going to be our next giveaway. I'll throw a post up probably tomorrow about it, so stay tuned, turn your notifications on, find out how to get involved. This is a 75 grade from CAS, Luke Bestman, that I got in the collection. I didn't grade this one, but it's still a nice example. It's like $100, you know, just give it away. So there you have it. So it's a blonde hair version. Do a real good job with their casings of their weapons, of course. So it's AFA. Just, you know, everybody does a good job these days. Competition is good. Okay, thank you, War Machine, and thank you, Scott. Man, I played golf yesterday. My arms hurt. So yeah, I didn't play good golf, but I did play golf. Okay, next. Okay, check this one out. PG24. The hits just keep on coming. PG24 coming up for us now. We have got a 21 back, or excuse me, a 20 back. Has to be a 20 back. Man, this is a cool card. This is the Death Star droid. And let's go over some putt-putt. You know what? I did play putt-putt last night. I played Top Golf in the afternoon and putt-putt in the evening. So I covered all my bases besides chipping. Well, I did a little chipping at Top Golf. But, you know, Robert, you want to throw down some putt-putt, bring it on. Anyway, let's talk about this Death Star droid, 21 back Death Star droid. There you have it. Nice clear bubble, of course. Bubble's in good shape. Got the old Kmart tagger right there, which is a small one. Condition issues. Okay, let's talk about it. The only couple issues on it are some, not very noticeable ones, but they are there. So you've got some staple holes where this is a pretty common thing where people would staple them to their wall, right? So you've got some up by the punch. I'm gonna see if I can show you. Punch right here. You've got a staple hole over here, but the thing is you can't really see them. That's the good thing, is they're not detracting from the physical appearance. You got two staple holes over here. So you got two holes here, one couple little holes here, and a hole there, and that's really the only thing I could comment on this one. It's like, here you go, a price. Death Star droids, not a cheap figure on a 20 back card. They debuted, they debuted on a 20 back card. So you're looking at a debut character for this card variation, if you will. Of course, the 20 backs show the Fett offer, which was how you got the first Boba Fett. There it is right there. Overall, I mean, this is a clean example. I mean, there's a hole right there as well, right above the Death Star droid. So you're going to have some pinholes here, like I said. Probably, but really, the only place you really have an eyesore would be like right there, because that's just, it has to be right on the piping right there. That's the only thing that I would consider a major thing. But I am going over all of it. PG-24 for this card is, other than that, man, the display is really nice. I think it's probably a 70 grade card in that realm because of the punch holes, but it displays like an 80 grade because it's just, you can't really see the holes. Anyway, PG-24 is $2.99. So if you want a little value there to get one that has got a few condition issues, but it's not horrible to where it's like, man, it looks like crap, like it's a big rip in it. There it is, PG-24, and the Death Star droid is gorgeous. The bubble is nice, no cracks, no dents. Let me just double check that. I looked earlier. Yeah, man, that's nice. PG-24 is $2.99. For the Death Star droid, like I said, I mentioned the condition, the couple holes here and there, the pinholes. I'm just letting you know. But anyway, that's a nice card. And he does stand up on his own, too, on his footer, which is interesting because a lot of times they will, the way they put the bubble on, they're a little short. This one happens to stand up. Well, it did the other way. I guess it only does it one way. Having said that, PG-24, $2.99, nice card overall, couple pinholes. High grade examples of this sell for like close to $1,000 for like an 85. I mean, they're just expensive. Much like Hammerheads, all the first 21 characters are always expensive because of the earlier versions, right? Earlier figures. There it is. Okay, let's move along to next piece. Okay, here we go. Another variation that everybody goes bonkers over, and you can go bonkers all you want tonight. No, it's a nice one. This is PG number 21. PG-21, this is the red bar or red filled rectangle from R5-D4. These are getting heavily faked. I mean, they're pretty obvious when they're faked because you can tell, but people are trying to fake them because they obviously are kind of hard to get a hold of and not cheap. Kind of like the Blue Snaggletooth, Vinyl Cape Jawas, things like that. Not approaching those prices, obviously, but still similar to that. R5-D4, there's the red bar, if you can see it. Let's see if we can show it. It's right there. You can see it. Over there, the little red bar is filled with red, and it was only available on certain cards. There were some 21 backs, if you will, and then Empire and Return of the Jedi. They've been found, but they're very, very, very hard to get a hold of. I mean, the carded figures go for several $1,000s because they're tough to get. Condition issues. This is in very, very good condition. The only issue it has that I would denote is on the back here, which is a fairly common issue, by the way. There's a little bit of the sticker has got a couple spots where it's set on the card back, and a lot of times after a while, when the kid pulled it off of there, it may have pulled a little bit of the sticker with it. I don't know if you can see it. It's just that one little spot right there, and that's from the front. That thing is gorgeous. So, also a side note, what they did was later down the line they started putting plastic in the backs behind the figures so that wouldn't happen. Have you noticed that? Like a couple of the carded figures, they put plastic behind them. That's why they wanted to protect the figure from, I guess parents probably bitched at the $3 figure that their kid was whining about the, whatever. Anyway, having said that, makes clicking sound. R5-D4 red bar variant, tough one to get a hold of, much like the Hollow Cheeks. That's kind of the same line, same pricing, and also just hard to get. PG-21 is $349, very solid price on that. Greater ones, 85s, I think that's 80s sell for like $700 or $800. I mean, it's just, whatever. This one would probably grade a 75 in a 70 range, I would think. Lowest 70, 75, may get an 80 depending on the day. I'm just throwing it out there. PG 21, 349 for the R5D4 Red Bar. Gary Cole wants that one. And like I said, man, for the front, that thing is gorgeous. And the back is gorgeous too. Just that little bitty piece of sticker. I mean, of a sticker tear there. Man, that's gorgeous, man. Thank you, Gary. Put that over there. Don't forget to contact us, folks. After the sale, we're taking care of via PayPal. We've got more to go. Stand by. I'm really going through these as clean as as thorough as I possibly can. PG number 16. We got another card back slash character variation for us tonight. This is PG 16. We have got, and the thing that makes this special is A, it's a 12 back. And B, it's a 12-back A card. And those are always the most sought-after cards you can find. And this is a Chewbacca, and the card is gorgeous. This is a 12-back A card, Chewbacca. And for those that know, some people don't care, but a lot of people do care. The A cards are the first variations of 12-backs. The earliest versions, many of them had skew footers and all that stuff on that. You obviously can't tell, but it would have been on this card if it had, because all 12As were skews. Excuse me. All skews were on 12As, and then some, obviously 12 backs did not have skews. My point is that no price tag here. Gorgeous card with the sleeve. Chewbacca, gorgeous Chewbacca too. And you also get, this is, let me just double check. This probably is the, let me see. This should be, stand by. Yep, and this is the, I did this on purpose because I want to make sure. This is the correct version the blaster, or the earlier versions of Chewbacca. It's a translucent blue or green bowcaster, so you're getting a period correct Chewbacca, and a nice Chewbacca too. Little wear on the bandolier, I mean, just typical, but I mean, nice figure. Other than that, you know, C8 condition. So there it is. There you have. There you have it with the 12-back A card. You're really paying for the card because they're hard to get, and this is a clean one. I mean, Chewbacca's, you know, 30 bucks, 35 bucks, whatever, in nice shape. You're really paying for this card. PG number 16, where's my marker at? I put the wrong price on that. PG 16, the wrong price on that. I was thinking this is, PG 16 is, mislabeled that. Is $129. That's a steal for this card. So basically you're paying like 70 bucks for the card-ish in that realm. And that's a tough one to get hold of. It's clean too. PG-16 is $129. This is the A card. You can tell that. The telltale signs is the $2 sign right there. Well, thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. We got a lot of stuff over the years, and we've been doing this for a long time. I saw Anthony C. got that one. I appreciate the compliments from those out there. Kenzo-Ari? Apologies, I didn't pronounce your name. I'm just calling you Anthony C, just to not offend you. Okay, made my day. There you go, Lewis. Oh, cool, man. Okay, up next, let's do another graded figure. Let's do this one. We got a few graded figures, but let's do this one next. PG at number 7. This is a AFA 80 Leia Organa. And Leia's always expensive. Always, of course, because they're clean, they're nice. And this is probably 30 bucks off of what you expect to pay for this grade, but I just went ahead and discounted it. PG7 is $229. That's an AFA 80 grade. That is a Leia Organa. This is the brown belt and hair. So she is still under Daniel LaRusso and Johnny Lawrence. She's not a black belt yet. And, you know, Cobra Kai never dies. Excuse me. PG7 is $229 for the Garrett Overeem. Got that one. Garrett got that one. Don't forget to contact us, folks, one more time after the sale. We're taking care of you via PayPal, and we'll ship you out. Simple as that. It ain't rocket science. Okay, up next, let's do what? Yeah, I see that back there. Let's do this one. Oh, man, I forgot about this. Uh-oh. Okay. This is another one of those variations that people go crazy over. And they're only available, I think, on one card back or thereabouts. It's a speculation, but it's still extremely tough. I haven't seen a whole lot of these, and obviously I've gone through a lot of stuff, and it's not something you see every day, but they're still cool to find. This is PG number 19. This is the infamous blue helmet Boba Fett, and it's likely speculated it's not it's still a quantifiable variation. It's denoted on AFA and CES and things like that. They actually say it's a blue helmet. But it's likely overspray is what the general thing is. But a lot of those things happen like that, right? It's not like Kenner said, hey, we're making a blue-headed Boba Fett, or we're making a brown-haired Luke Farm Boy. They just had different paints, and they went with it, and they said, okay, it looks better for this, and they switched back or whatever. There's just so many different reasons why these variations happen, right? This is a blue helmet. This appears to be, there's a light blue and there's a dark blue, and it's kind of hard to tell. I would call this a light blue because I've had both of them, but they're really on the line between which one's which. So take your pick on this one. There it is. Condition on this figure, he's got some wear to the chest. He's got some overall wear. This is probably like a C7 in that range, you know, but you're really just focusing on the fact that his helmet's got the blue helmet, right? You can see it right there if you can. Maybe you can, maybe you cannot. There you have it. There you have it. So it comes with the blaster as well. This is how it came to me, so I'll offer it up the same way. Blue helmet Fetts are never cheap. I got one graded one time, and I sold it. It was the 85 grade. I think it sold for like $800 or something like that. 750, 800. I mean, it's just, they're expensive. But hey, there it is. Let me get him stand up. Don't touch him. But there's the blue helmet Fett. PG-19 is $299. I haven't sold a whole lot of those, like I said, and they don't come out very often. And the only reason I got this one because it came in a collector. It was collecting variations. I mean, you just don't see it. I mean, go try to find one. They're just hard to get, right? They're expensive. PG 19299. Alan G. There you go, Alan. Getting in there. I know you kind of got the last couple ones. You kind of had a little trouble getting in there, but now you got it. That's a good one to get. Tough one to get too, man. Tough one to get. Tough one to get. There you go. Here you go. All right, let's move along. Up next, PG at number 4. Another graded figure. You got PG4. This is an AFA 80 grade. This one actually archival graded. So archival from AFA means they use a acrylic that does not prevents UV is one of the big things, and also they archive it and put in their their annals or whatever you want to call it. They archive it too. There's a little archival sticker on there as well. It costs more to grade basically. It costs an extra probably $20, $30 to grade. So almost double the price sometimes, and they also send it to you faster. So you're getting a little bit of everything there when you pay more for AFA, or CS does as well. Okay, so PG4, this is a Taiwan version, and one of the ways you can tell Taiwan, obviously the figure's a little different, but the saber has that transition tip on it, just so you know that is the correct one. And not that I would ever second guess another grading company or anybody like that, it's just, that's just the way you know. PG4 for the AFA 80 Taiwan version of Darth Vader is $129. Nice clean example. Like I said, 85s are close to 200, $225. There's a big separation in price between AFA 80 grades and 85. So if you want some value there and not spend so crazy, it's a lot of money on a 85, which I love getting 85s, don't get me wrong. This is a good one to get. PG at number 4 goes to Garrett Overeem. Garrett Overeem, I got you there, buddy. G-O. I didn't mean to put 6, so I'm at G-O. Thank you there. Garrett got that. You were censored by YouTube, Alan. What the hell? What happened to your post, Alan? Oh. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you got the blue helmet. You got it, man. Okay, up next. We have got... Okay. Let's do... Oh, here, I got another sought after variation here that people always ask me about. It's not one of the really expensive variations, but still one of the tougher ones to get involved with. This is a molded legs Han Hoth, and you can tell that by the legs, obviously. I was surprised how much these are typically selling for. Used to be not quite expensive, but they're not crazy money, but they are up there. It comes with the blaster, of course, is DL44. This one is an overall, has a little wear to the hands. The face is gorgeous. I'll show you the figure in a second. Just wear to the hands and the gloves. That's it. Some minor wear. I'm talking very minor. Most people, I've mentioned this before, you know, I never get questioned on condition because I really want to go over it first. That way you know exactly what you're looking at, because I don't want somebody complaining, and nobody, it rarely happens because this is why I do this. And people are like, hurry up, go to the next item. I'm like, no, because I'm going to get bitched at. So I'm avoiding the bitching. So there you have it. Nice figure overall. Has some wear on the hands there, just a little bit. Nothing crazy, just on the hands and the glove. Nice molded legs, Han Hoth. PG-22 is $99. Like perfect examples are well over $200. You're getting like half off. You know what I'm saying? Nice figure. I think it would probably grade 75 or an 80. 75 probably lock. 80, 50% of the time it's between that line between 75 and 80, in my opinion. So C8. PG-22 is $99, and this is the molded legs Han Solo. It's always a tough one to get a hold of. It's actually tougher to get this one than to get the molded legs Han Solo on the small head. That's been my experience, and it's just typically just tougher to get a hold of. So there you have it for that one. Nice clean figure. Han Hoth molded legs, PG-22 for the molded legs figure. Okay, let's put them in here, back in there. Boom. Okay. I don't think YouTube liked my attitude towards blue heads. Oh, maybe that's somebody else. Okay, let's do this. Where are we at here? Do we have anything else? We got more. Hold on a second. We got this piece here. We got this piece, these three things here. We're going to go over a few of these. Here's another one right here. PG-23. PG-23. Now, here we go again. This condition, PG-23, right? Walrus Man? Okay. This is a Walrus Man on, Dave Mantelli wants this, by the way. This one right here. 22. Dave Mantelli. By the way, David, you're going to get the case. This came in as well. Everybody is that. If I have one for it, you're going to get one. So there you have it. That's how it came to me. So next up, what? Nobody. So, so up next, we have got a 20-back card. And this is a shame, man, on this card, because the bubble is gorgeous. I always see problems with bubbles before I see them with cards. I don't know why. And the bubbles drive me more crazy than the cards do. But this is a gorgeous bubble on this. This is a 21 back, excuse me. Offerless Walrus Man. Just got wear up here, right? So if you were to draw a line, basically above Star Wars, you're looking pretty good besides the crease right here. So here's what we're going to do on this one. The bubble is still factory sealed. The weapon's in the figure's hand, which some people love that, some people don't. I'm just letting you know. This is PG number 23. PG-23, and I'm just going to get this out at just get it now price because it does have some wear, and I want to sell it to somebody. But just like a base loose high grade price because it's still sealed to the card. So it's like you could buy a bagged figure for more than this, you know. PG-23 is $199. Come to the star case. It's a budget card, but it's also sealed 20 back or 21 back. Offer this card for Ponda Baba, as the new name call it. Not Walrus Man. I always call them Walrus Man. But anyway, PG-23 is $199. Grab that one if you need it. Like I said, you've got some issues up here on the top of the card, but still under $200 for a carded, you know, vintage 21 back. Even if it was real rough, like crappy rough, wouldn't be a bad deal. There it is. PG-23 for $199. There is Wally World Walrus Man for $199. Okay. Did those two? We did that one. Let's do this. PG. Where's our next piece? Aha. Let's do this one. PG number 20. PG-20. Is that the right one? Is that the yeah, that's it. PG-20. Check this out. Go find one of these in this shape for this price. I don't think you can because I've seen them sell for almost double depending on the day. This is basically let's see. Got that one, you got that one, you got that one, that one. Okay, in the US Kenner line, this is the 5th way you can get an R2-D2. So you have your standard R2, you have your sensor scope, power of the force, droids, and then you got this. And this came with the droid factory. And it's all complete. And one good thing about this is the sticker's in good shape. That's the biggest thing with this guy. Many times you won't find the sticker at all, or because you had to apply the decal, right? So in the Droid Factory, you had to put everything together and apply the decal. Well, you can see where that's going, right, with kids. So here it is. You have all, it's called, or the third leg R2 is what I guess people call him a lot. So you have all of your pieces here. I'm just gonna put them together. There it is. A nice overall example. Not a whole lot wrong with it. I mean, on the back side here, which is typical, the sticker is it just dries out, so it's not ruined or anything, but it's just a little peeled up like you see with a lot of R2s. Let's see if we can give you a close enough shot. Third leg. Pull the third leg out for a second. Let me just pull the body off so you can see this real fast. Pretty solid example. Pretty solid example. And I don't think you could find one for this price. They're not cheap. They're never cheap. Even just finding the parts for them, the legs, the third leg is not cheap. So there it is. You get all three pieces, which I'll leave you right there. All three. PG-20 is $149 for the Droid Factory R2-D2. I've seen this sell for way more. I'm talking like $300 more for like crazy great examples. This is still a very solid to good example. Like nothing, I would be proud to own it. It's a nice one. PG-20 for $149 is the fifth way, like I said, you can get an R2-D2 on a, what'd you call it, a US release. Fifth way, because you have solid dome, sensor scope, power of the force, droids, and then of course you'd have this one. And you can get into Brazil and glass elite and all that stuff too. I'm talking about Kenner release stuff, US stuff. PG-20 is $149 for a nice overall. Let's put his arms back on there. Snap it in there. There's his head and his third leg, right? There it is. PG-20 is $149, like I said. Not for everybody, but it is cool if you're an R2 collector or something like that, that you need that one. It's always, people do appreciate those. I find that it takes a little bit of time with that one, but people will, somebody that needs one, they will get it. Okay, put that in there. Let's go back here and check out this. We have got a gorgeous, oh, I forgot about this one too. Oh, I forgot some things here. Hold on. PG number 3. PG number 3. What's up, Gary? PG number 3. I don't have any Burger King displays for sale. Sorry, man. Good Lord. Don't even start on that shit. PG... Never mind. Long story. PG number 3. I think somebody stole that son of a bitch at UPS, but that's just my opinion. PG number 3. This is a gorgeous... Always after this piece, this is technically considered a loose piece if you want to. This one is the... Probot. They went with the Probot and turret, and this is a gorgeous example. Nice stickers applied. Check it out right there. Gorgeous. Head's in good shape. Of course, that comes off of there. I usually find these beat up. The legs are selling for like $10 to $15 a piece. I mean, when you need those legs, you got to have them 100% complete there. The turret and Probot set is cool. This is the piece that makes it worth it. It's like $100 for a complete set, you know, for a really nice one, nice white one. And this is 2/3 of the cost, right? If not more. PG-3 is $59. That's probably one of the nicer ones I've seen. Just from the decal being so applied really nice on there. It's just gorgeous. The head, no scratches. I mean, this is the one to get, in my opinion, if you want to get a really clean one, if you really want a really nice one. PG number 3 is $59, Garrett Overeem. And I'll tell you, it's funny because you wouldn't think some people appreciate that, but man, finding a nice one is tough. It is. PG number 3. Okay, up next, we got this piece. Another 12-back card with figure, complete with Saber. So, first off, let's go over the figure. Gorgeous figure with one asterisk. I can't tell what happened. It looked like maybe, once again, on the earlier like 12 backs, a lot of times, I'll show you an example right here. Look at this. See, look here. The figure, when they didn't put the piece of plastic between them, depending on where they lived in probably a high humid environment or something like that, when they pulled the figure off the card, it likely did a little bit of scuffing or damage to the figure, right? This can happen. So you can just exhibit A right there, counselor. There you have it. This is a 12-back card, of course. This is a B card, looks like. There it is. Little sticker residue, top right-hand corner, or top your left. Still a cool card, right? You got this with the figure, which has a little bit of wear to the back of the arm. And of course, cape is original. Other than that, this figure's Absolutely gorgeous, excuse me. Cape is authentic. Weapon is authentic. The whole package right there for us tonight. This is going to be PG number 13. PG number 13. Excuse me. PG number 13. Really super cool piece here. PG 13 is 119 bucks for a 12 back card. Like 50 bucks for the card. Nice clean figure, man. Nice clean figure. Other than that little wear, like I said, it's a good combination. And you're also getting the sleeve protector with the card back as well. So nice card overall. Nice figure. Kind of looks like it may have gone with it, but it doesn't. Probably did not. But whatever. PG 13 is $119 for the Kenobi with 12 back card with the sleeve and the figure. So you can display them like as is, and you kind of get a mocked up 12 back. And obviously not a 12 back price. But there you have it. PG-13 is, what's up, James? PG-13, your internet is like a giant bag. Oh, wow. That sucks. PG-13 is $119 for the 12 back card with, nice 12 back card with the figure. Okay, let's go over here. Let's do this. PG number 10. We're going to do this Darth Vader. This is a 65 back Vader. And I want to make this, there's already a solid price on this. I'm going to do a really good on this and just go my bottom on this, man. You just can't find these. This is a made in Mexico. I would probably say this would get a 75 grade, small bubble ding. I'll show you the card one more time. This is PG number 10. Small bubble ding right here. Of course, bubbles clear all the way around. You've got a little bit of veining right where it goes through Jedi, if you can see it. I think that's that'd be like right by the punch. Other than that, card lays flat, no price tags. See the back of it? Solid card, you know, just a solid, you know, 75 grade card is what I would highly think this would not get a 70, probably it's a 75. PG-10, I was at $349, let's just get to the bottom of this, take it home. If you want a Darth Vader on card for cheap, way cheaper than a 12 back, even a junk 12 back is gonna cost you more than this. PG-10, $329. This is the pointing variation as well, so there he's commanding you to buy him. I'm just kidding, but there it is. It's a nice card, like I said. No major issues besides a little bubble ding. You call that major, but it's still nice. PG-10 is $329 for the 65 back. Clear, made in Mexico, of course, Vader. And of course, he's got the Lily Letty, or the Mexican version. There's Gino Bozzi. What's up, Gino? Pacific Saber that goes with this figure as well. That's a good pickup. GB, Gino Bozzi. There you go. Thank you, Gino. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I want to get. What can I do with these two? I like to sell these together because they kind of make sense to go together because they both have a little bit of wear. I've gone over these earlier. You have a 20 back and a 21 back figures. They're both on the card. Obviously, the 20 back has, 21 back has some wear up there. The punch is missing. Other than that, the figure's nice and clean. It's still sealed. The card, the bubble's in great shape. And like I said, the card is what it is on this one. This is a nicer card, still nicer bubble. I give this like a, I don't know, it probably grades like a 50 or 60. This one probably grades a 70 or in that realm. So you can do your, this is a little nicer than this one. This one just because it's got the tear up there by the punch, which still, the bubbles look good. So I'm gonna do a pair of these and we're gonna see if we can do on this. Let's do this. PG number, let's call this PG-50. We're gonna bundle these together just because, they both have wear, but it's a value buy and they're still first 21 characters on the card and they're not horrible. That's the thing, is they're not, completely trashed. Like the Yoda had a lot of issues, right? PG number 50. For both of these, we are going to do... Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... This is, in my opinion, just do this if you want 2 carded figures for this price. PG-50 for the pair, $379. That's less than $200 a pop for both of these, and that's less than like high grade examples of these 2 figures, like on grade and loose. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it. It'll thwart somebody from taking these off the card, likely. At the same time, it's a good value. PG-50 is $379. There it is. Some pinholes in this one for somebody stable up against the wall. Clear bubbles, obviously both of them. They look good in the bubbles. Just some wear here. But still, really value there for these characters on these cards being that early, and they're just a little bit, you know, a little rough. Anyway, great value here if you want something on the cheap for these figures. Okay, all right, okay, here we go. Let's move along. Let's do another piece. Let's do, stand by. Okay. Where is, oh, here we go. That one over there. We have an R2-D2 with 12-back card. Here it is. Nice overall R2. This is probably a 75 grade R2, I would imagine. But there it is. See it? Camera's having trouble focusing, but like a solid dome R2. Nice dome on a couple little pit marks. You're gonna get this, and you're gonna get a 12-back card, which is gorgeous. Look at that. I mean, little rip there, but other than that, man, this is a nice card. Nice and flat in sleeves. Big deal right there because you just can protect it, and the person had it before protect it. This is a 12-back B card as well. This may be a C. Okay, there you have it. You're getting the card back and the card. R2-D2 solid dome, 75-ish condition on this. Card is very nice, except for the little rip right there, which happens when you took the bubble off, unless you were just meticulous, and probably still happens. So you're gonna get those two. This is PG number 15. PG number 15. Let's do for the 12-back card. Yeah, that's solid price. PG 15 for R2-D2, the 12-back card for 99 bucks. Nice overall card. Nice overall figure for both pieces. The Walmart tagger on there. PG 15 for 99 bucks. For Scott M. Scott M wants that. Of course, that's a solid dome figure. There you go. Scott M. Thank you, Scott. Okay. What we got next? We're gonna do Okay. Let's do this one. This was our first one we did, but I think this is still a steal for this figure. I think probably people didn't see it. This is PG number 0. This is gonna be the same price as the R2-D2 we just had, but this is a Jawa, a 12-back B card as well, or C rather. A little tear right there. PG 0. You're gonna get a complete Jawa with blaster. There's the center with blaster. Overall good shape. Little wear on the hands, and you're also gonna get a separate Jawa, which is the big stitch version. Excuse me, the large hood version. You get a large head on this one, small head on this one, and with the card back with the sleeve protector. PG 0 is $99. Like I said, Jawas are decent shape. Get the blaster. It's no bump blaster with the card back. PG 0 for $99. Ruben Martinez. There you go, Ruben. Okay, we're rounding out the night, so stand by. So these, no big deal on that. Okay. Did we do that one already? Yes, we did. I didn't do this. This one did. This did not. I know. I'm gonna do it one more time. This is one I did earlier. It's just so gorgeous. Let's go PG number 12. This is a 12-back Leia with card. Let's talk about the card back, man. Gorgeous card back. And a major issue, just like somebody took it off the right way or the best way they could, man. Look at that. This is a 12-back B or C card as well. You can see it. Walmart tagger with Leia, and Leia is gorgeous. Gorgeous Leia. I actually doesn't sell. I'll probably get this graded. I've got some other Leias that were in this condition or better, so I can only grade so many damn figures, right? I mean, I can't grade 3. I guess I could, but good lord. Nice Leia. Correct blue black blaster for her. There you have it. Cape's good. Everything's authentic. This is PG at number 12. Let's do this. Let's do this. PG number 12. For that card back in this figure, somebody's gonna make somebody happy with this one. PG 12 is $199. The figure alone, loose, completes 150 bucks, and this is a nice 12-back card. That's gonna make a nice addition to somebody's collection for that figure and for that card back. PG 12 is 199 bucks for Leia. Gorgeous Leia. Nice white Leia. Little wear on the belt, but I'm talking, those are, I'm really getting into details there. That's crazy. I'm just, you're gonna be like, man, that's nothing. Limbs are tight. There you have it. Nice white cape. PG 12 is $199 for the Leia Organa. There you go. I'm crying inside $50, 50 cents. Sell me that Death Star playback. I just got to find the parts for it. I almost have it complete. everything else there. I'm just trying to find the pieces for it. I need to find the rope, and that's it. I think I've got it somewhere around here. Yeah. Anyway, cool. I'll hold on to that. No biggie. There we go on that one. And last but not least, I want to offer this one up one more time. PG number 8. PG number 8. All right, here we go. This is an AFA 85 pop-up R2D2. There you have it. No, it's all right. PG, sorry, the camera's giving me a hard time. 85 grade, you can see it right there. Pop-up R2D2. You know about these, they're expensive. You're also getting the card back with the sleeve. So I'm trying to pair those up to give you guys some value, because I could obviously, split them up and sell them, do something different with them. I kind of like them to go together, even though they weren't really together, but it makes sense, right? PG number 8. I had this at $7.99, and I'm going to give you my bottom dollar on this. Just going to make it up, and this is it, because this is like probably the cost of an 80 grade, and I just know 85s are expensive. All right, somebody wants this? I'll just knock 30 bucks off just to tempt somebody to buy it, because I could probably hold out and sell it for that. But if somebody wants it, $7.69 for the pop-up R2D2, PG number 8. I mean, like I said, you do some research, you can't find an 85 for that price. Go look. I have. PG8 is $7.69 for the pop-up R2D2 AFA 85 with card, and that's just a tough one to get in that grade, and they're just expensive. They're just bottom line with those things, man. I've always been expensive. They're always going to be expensive. It seems like PG8 $7.69 for pop-up R2D2. There it is. Okay. That is going to conclude it tonight. Contact us, let us know what you have. We'll get you taken care of via PayPal and ship you out. We'll get you taken care of tomorrow. Thank you guys for tuning in. I guess we may see you Sunday, may not. It just depends. I've got some more stuff to go through. If we can, great. If we not, stay tuned, turn your notifications on, and keep the bell and all that stuff on YouTube as well. We'll see you next time. Thanks for letting me get through all this. Took forever. Let us know what you have, what you're taking care of. Until then, adios.